Today, we're really digging into the source material behind one of those, super popular online business systems. We're not just reviewing it. We're trying to analyze the strategy, the whole pitch behind this plug-and-play blueprint that's aimed, well, squarely at you if you're looking to kind of break free from the 9 to 5. So our mission here is to really understand the claims made by the duplicate Tyler's proven 50 kilomole system, what's actually in it, how do they justify the value, and importantly, where does the fine print bring things back down to earth?
Right. We're looking at the pitch for what they call the POST, promote, profit system. And the key thing, like you said, is who they're targeting. It's really for absolute beginners, people who think, okay, all I need is a laptop, no paid ads, no audience already built up. That's the promise for launching a business. The whole setup implies, maximum automation, minimal personal effort or resources needed up front.
Yeah. And the sales material jumps right into those emotional struggles, doesn't it? Things that, many people listening probably feel. It literally says, if you've tried and failed, it's not your fault.
It's a classic approach. Validate the struggle first. And they get really specific about why people might have failed before. Things like information overload, getting overwhelmed by, funnels, AI tools.
Oh, yeah, the 10 conflicting opinions on TikTok. I saw that.
Exactly. All that noise. And it plays on that fear that maybe it's just too complicated now, or maybe, it's too late for you.
So they're basically saying the problem isn't you, it's that you didn't have the right structure.
Precisely. And the solution they offer is really clear-cut. You don't need to be an expert. You don't have to be some kind of influencer. And crucially, you don't even need your own product. The whole idea is success just depends on having this system. Because it's built around affiliate marketing, selling other people's stuff, it kind of removes that huge first hurdle for beginners, which is creating something to sell.
Right. And then they back it up, or try to, with these really specific testimonials to show how fast it supposedly works. Like Emily, who they say used this system and made $6,500 in just 15 days.
Yeah, and Daryl, $2,100 in only 7 days, apparently, with a fully automated setup.
Those numbers and the short time frames.
They're designed to make it feel super fast, super duplicatable. Like you can just skip the months of learning and jump straight to making money, which, leads us right into looking at the actual structure they claim delivers that speed.
Okay, so after hooking you by saying, hey, it's not your fault, they hit you with this almost overwhelming value proposition. The source material claims the total value is, $14,391, but you get access for just $19. That huge gap that's got to be the first thing we unpack. What's the psychology there?
Well, it's immediate, right? And pretty effective. That $19 price, it's basically a tripwire, a loss leader. It makes the decision to buy almost frictionless. By stacking the claimed value so incredibly high, they're aiming for volume. Get as many people in the door as possible because, and we'll get into this more, the real potential value for the creator often lies in the back end, the ecosystem beyond that initial $19.
Right. So let's look at what they say is actually in that $14,000 stack.
Yeah.
They list, 5 core tools or blueprints?
Yeah, 5 main things designed to, take the guesswork out.
Okay, first up is the core, right? The 50K month affiliate funnel. The actual plug-and-play system itself.
Correct. That's positioned as the engine. Then alongside that, you get optimization stuff, like the conversion optimization toolkit. That focuses on landing pages, funnels, calls to action, includes guides for A/B testing too.
Okay, so the funnel and how to tweak it. Makes sense.
Then there's the more foundational affiliate marketing blueprint, sort of the step-by-step roadmap covering everything from picking a niche to scaling up.
Got it. Now, the growth strategies get interesting. They include Instagram growth hacking secrets, and they specifically mention growing a faceless page. That seems key.
Oh, absolutely. That's a big draw for people who don't want to be the face of a brand but still need to get eyeballs, traffic. And they use that as a specific story, Nancy, who supposedly grew 61,000 followers in just 33 days using this method organically.
Wow, 33 days.
Yeah. So the faceless strategy using hashtags, trends, it's presented as the ideal path for the, introverted entrepreneur.
Okay, and then the monster value item. The influencer collaboration blueprint, they value that at nearly $7,000.
$6,997. That's the big anchor price in the stack.
Just for strategies and scripts on how to work with influencers, that feels inflated.
Well, it's definitely the ultimate price anchor. The justification, according to the source, is that it teaches you how to tap into other people's audiences, getting influencers to promote your affiliate links. So while the scripts might be helpful, that massive claimed value just hammers home the idea that you're getting some kind of high-level insider knowledge for, pocket change.
And they round it all out with bonuses. There's the exclusive school community access. School's a specific platform, right? More high-end.
Yeah, school is known for community focus, accountability, peer feedback, often includes things like weekly live coaching sessions. It turns a static course into something more interactive. It's the support system.
Okay, that's a different dimension. And the other bonus?
The personal brand boost method. This is where the creator, Tyler Wise, supposedly shares strategies he used to grow his own account massively and generate, what was it, $107,000 in a month. And the source material cleverly notes that getting that kind of knowledge cost Tyler himself $50,000.
Ah, so the implication is you're getting 50K's worth of secrets for just $19. Very neat framing.
Exactly. And all of this leads us to the guy behind it all, Tyler Wise. He's positioned as the successful mentor, right? Built a 7-figure business, made over $700K in affiliate commissions, with like $378,000 of that just in the last year.
So that definitely sets him up as credible in this space. But it also kind of hints at the monetization strategy behind that super low $19 entry point, doesn't it?
It really does. The source material is actually quite open about Tyler Wise also having an exclusive 1.1 coaching program. That program is designed for people aiming for $10,000 plus per month in commissions. And you can bet that costs a lot more than $19, probably thousands.
Okay, so that's likely the main goal.
Yeah, that higher tier service. The $19 offer acts as a filter. It weeds out the people who are just casually curious and identifies those who are actually willing to put in time and maybe eventually more money. They become prime candidates for the high ticket coaching.
Got it. So the $19 isn't just about getting the system. It's really your entry ticket into his whole ecosystem. That context definitely changes how you look at the guarantees and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like the goal they state, helping you reach your first $10 online, and the 60-day money-back guarantee. It builds confidence, but it's within that larger structure.
And the transformation they promise is pretty compelling too.
Yeah.
You know, going from confused to confident, plugging into a system that does the heavy lifting, starting to earn.
Yeah.
All with no guesswork, no fluff.
Okay, but this is where our deep dive really needs to connect the dots. We've got these big promises, the automation, the huge value. Now we have to balance that with the legal stuff, the disclaimers laid out in the source material itself.
Yeah, you can feel the tension there. On one side, it's simple pass to $50K a month. On the other, well, the legal bits are pretty cautious, aren't they?
Very. If you look closely, the source material explicitly says that any earnings or income examples from Tyler Wise are just aspirational statements. They represent potential only. And crucially, it says results are not typical and will vary. That directly pushes back against the easy plug-and-play feel of the marketing.
Not typical. That's key.
And what's really interesting is how clear they are that this is not a get-rich-quick program. Success, the source actually emphasizes, requires hard work, integrity, and developing your skills. They even put in a pretty stern warning.
Let me guess. Something about massive effort.
You got it. It says all business entails risk as well as massive and consistent effort and action. If you're not willing to accept that, please do not purchase any products from USS.
Wow. Okay, so that's the complete opposite of the passive income dream often sold, isn't it? It means the system is just a tool.
Yeah.
You have to bring the consistency and the effort.
Exactly. And maybe the most critical piece of analysis comes from this line, tucked away in the legal text. The average person who buys any how-to information gets little to no results.
Oof. They actually state that.
They do. It's the dose of reality needed to balance out the excitement from the $19 price and those big testimonials.
So that brings up a big question. If it's for beginners, but the average beginner gets no results, what are the real minimums needed to maybe succeed? The FAQ section touches on this, right?
Yeah, the FAQ clarifies a couple of things. You don't need a massive following. They say many clients make good money with fewer than 10,000 followers. And because it's affiliate marketing, you don't need your own product or inventory. That's confirmed.
So the requirements aren't about having a product or being famous.
No, the real requirement seems to be that massive and consistent effort they mention in the disclaimer. The system gives you the map, the funnel, maybe the community support, but it fundamentally relies on you, the user, to provide the fuel, the persistence, to actually make it work, knowing that statistically, the average person doesn't get far.
So we've kind of gone from analyzing the claims of easy and automated to analyzing the requirement for serious stamina and effort. The low price gets you the tools.
And maybe the community, plus the potential lure or pressure of the high-ticket coaching, keeps you motivated enough to put in that effort.
Okay, let's try and wrap our heads around this whole thing. We dissected a pretty typical modern affiliate marketing offer. It starts with that deep emotional hook.
Right, hitting the confusion, the overwhelm.
Then uses that huge claimed value, $14 K plus, for just $19 as a powerful anchor. And funnels people, potentially, towards a much more expensive mentorship backend.
So what's the takeaway here for you, the listener, the learner? We've looked at a system that shouts automation and speed from the rooftops, but then whispers in its legal disclaimers that it requires massive, consistent effort, and admits that most people who buy this kind of thing fail. This combination, I think, tells us something about the landscape of these online systems right now. What's being sold isn't just the funnel or the blueprint, it's also the structure to fight information paralysis, bundled with that crucial accountability piece like the school community to try and beat those odds.
Which leads us to a final thought for you to consider. If, as the source itself states, the average person buying how-to info gets little to no results, what's the real value you're getting for that $19? Is it truly access to a proven automated funnel? Or is it more about buying the cheapest possible entry ticket into a highly structured, high accountability environment, essentially? A powerful marketing machine designed to push you towards maximum effort. Or perhaps maximum investment. Something to think about as you navigate the promises versus the requirements for massive action in your own online journey.